Hey you guys, I got a selfie stick. What's up? Oh, I'm ridiculous. I can't even hold it for nothing. My hands hurt so bad. Oh, I got something on my face. Okay. So, I got a word. And it's about all these. Okay, so usually what I do when I wake up, I make my coffee and I take my heartburn medicine and then I get into the word. And I like to start with watching YouTube videos, and then that kind of leads me to a self-study in my Bible and writing in my books and maybe listening to praise music and just, getting into my zone of prayer. Excuse me. And so this morning, a lot of the videos are talking about nuclear explosions. Chili, stop it. Chili. Look, Chili. Chili, quit chewing on your leg. So, here I go. I'm going to tell y'all. I mean, it's kind of like in an earlier video, I talked about deathbed conversation. Like, it's really hard to talk about when somebody's about to die, but you need to know where the key is to the safe. But it is an appropriate time, so I'm going to be bold and at some time get to the point. And I'm not putting dates out because I don't have dates. I'm not a date setter. I don't even like numbers hardly, so no dates. Rosie, she's growling. She said no dates either. It's cool. I can go 360 in the swing. Whoa! Special effects. I was doing the VR, Google Doodle VR yesterday. Yeah, just watch that. It tells you exactly what's happening. To a T. So, from what I can come to the understanding through the Lord Jesus Christ, all glory to Him. I don't know if I'm right. I'm just putting pieces of the puzzle together. And when they fit, there's a channel, Rapture Puzzle, I think, in there. They're a good channel. But, yeah, that's what it feels like. Most days you're just putting the pieces together till it happens and just staying aware and staying in the Word and abstaining from anything that would make the Lord God unhappy. I don't even want to leave my house without my Bible. It's true. Someone said, I don't know whose channel it was. It was For His Glory was sharing a video. And it was a dude, and he said that in his dream, he was telling the people, there's 2 weeks left to live. And then the next scene of his dream, it went to him saying, there's only 1 more week to live. So God is speaking to him. I don't know. And then 2 different people had dreams and visions of a nuclear explosion on the coast. Well, I don't know if Mark's was on the coast. I'm trying to get in touch with him. I sent him I left a comment asking. But it was nuclear explosions and of that fact. So now I'm going to go to how to prepare. Ashley's Survival Channel. Woo, woo. Okay. Kidding. Oh, Lord. I was just joking. But not really. I'm going to give you some pointers and tips and advice for, 1, if you live on a coast, or 2, if you live 300 miles from the coast, or 4, if you live 600 miles from the coast. You know, we're worried about, there's so many different facets. Because you know how Hawaii is experiencing pretty bad earthquakes and the volcanoes erupting on the main island. And if they have a big enough earthquake, that's going to cause a really bad tsunami. Okay? And if a tsunami hits a nuclear industry site, like that produces energy, a lot of different communities have where they get their power from is nuclear plants, right? And like where I live, there's not a nuclear plant. It's, our energy comes from the river. So, but there's a lot of places, like in Pennsylvania, I think has a lot of nuke plants. The tsunami wouldn't go there, though. That's if North Korea nukes us on the East Coast. Then it's just radiation, radiation, radiation. So, if you don't live near the impact site, you have a good chance if you're prepared. Or the detonation site, like wherever the bomb or any type of nuclear situation was to occur. You would, if you were there, you're going to die. So, if you have a word and you hear it, you better run, okay? Don't second guess. If you hear, get in my car and go. I mean, you would be in total fear. You would know to get out. But if, maybe you won't know. It might just happen and boom. I think I would almost rather that happen. If I was in that place, like, I wouldn't want to know. But if you're 300 miles out of that explosion from a nuclear weapon, then you have a pretty good chance, if you have access to a bunker or a cave system, a facility that you can make airtight, like medical labs would probably be safe, because they would I worked in a medical lab one time, but it was like, we got it at the rat factory. Yeah, I worked there. I worked at a rat factory. I'm sorry, y'all. But you had to wash in and wash out. So, as soon as you get to your bunk down place, you need to completely rinse off and burn your clothes. And hopefully there's another set of clothes for you to wear, or you're going to be naked for a while. Yeah. If you're 600 miles away and you have a homestead, or you live on a farm, or if you have a granny that lives on a farm, or a friend of your Uncle Bob, whoever, get somewhere that is secluded, rural, and have duct tape and plastic, rolls of plastic, and just like air. Once you get inside and you have all your supplies, you'll have like a while to get to where you need to go, and you'll have a couple hours to get where you need to go and to get supplies along the way. Okay? Heavy plastic, duct tape, water. If you have an animal that's going their food, your food, for at least 2 weeks, I believe, is what is suggested, that you shut yourself in for 2 weeks. And then after that, you can't go out unless you're in protective gear. Like, you need a hazmat suit or something. And you'd have to build a wash station. So, I need to look into how long it is you have to stay after the explosion. But I know radiation don't just disappear. It soaks into the ground at certain, however far out the radiation was thrown. I hope this is making sense. You need a lot of water to survive. But if you were far enough out and you were getting water from a well, I would think the well would be safe for a while. Long enough for you to figure out what to do and get out. But radiation poisoning symptoms, let's go there. If there's another scenario that you need, I need to know more personal details to help you make a plan. But we don't have much time. So, we do what we can with what time we have left. Right? Hopefully Jesus will take us. When the bombs drop, we go up. Maybe I'm making this video for people, and I'm not even here. Maybe you're just some random person 3 weeks from now watching my video saying, oh my God, she was right. There's a moth. There's a moth flying around. You hear that bird? It's a robin. It's sitting on the fence over there. Gio has a friend staying over, my best friend's son. Look at that moth flying around. Did you see it? Julie, what are you growling about? Oh! Did you hear me snort? It popped out. Okay, so yesterday's, if we go from yesterday's lesson study, was about the mark of the beast and Revelations 13 or 15. I think it's 15. What am I doing? I'm trying not to push buttons. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Do you see me making a mess? Yeah, it's Revelations 13. I was like, is it really 13? That would just be too weird. But it is. It is. Ah, it's here. The time is here. The Google Doodle. Got hair in my mouth. It's the Google Doodle. The dragon's here. Do you hear the boys arguing? Let's see what they're doing. What are y'all doing? Playing their game. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to go home? Look at the buttercups. I probably didn't do this video right. I don't know. I'm not very good at anything. But I do know the time has come. And I know that the time has come. God didn't give me an earthly job. I've never really stayed at anything. I've never felt. The only time I ever told my mom growing up that I wanted to do something, like, you know, when adults ask kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? I always said I wanted to be a missionary. Always. And I wanted to marry Ronald McDonald. And I think one time I said I wanted to ride on the trash trucks. Because I thought that was a cool job. I kind of still think it would be pretty cool to ride on a trash truck down roads. So I don't know. Right now, pretty much lately, God's when I was in my 20s, I got my nail license and did nails very badly. And then when I was in my 30s, I got my CDL. And I drive. I'm a driver. I'm a delivery driver too. I used to deliver pizza. That was fun. But God gave me this job